اوكي، مرحبا من جديد في Dreamfall Chapters. واظن اني فتحت الباب على طول لاني لم اقتل الرجل. اعيد المشهد ولم اقتله. الرجل الذي اراد ان اقتله لم اقتله.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
The riot is growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble.
There he is, up there. He got away.
The keep is surrounded by soldiers, mostly Azadi troops it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows. Are those? Yes. Those are headbug. It's a makeshift. It's a shiv.
It's the Apostle! Get him! Shadow, damn that man!
This is tempting fate. Sooner or later, one of those arrows will pierce my skull. So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? They're torturing him to death. May the goddess lead his soul to the first mountain.
We got him! I think we got him!
It's undamaged, and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
Finish him off. He's of no use to us. You only have yourself to blame.
Was it right of me to leave him to that fate? I swore to never kill again, but I'm not sure it can ever be that simple. I must at least fulfill the promise I made them. Hello?
Pick the lock with the arrow.
I'll need to pick the lock.
Where's the key?
You do know how to pick a lock, don't you, assassin? If I didn't have just one eye and no depth perception, I'd do it for you. But we're stuck with you now, so get to it. Stick that arrow in the keyhole. God save some useless foreigners. Arrow, lock, keyhole. In your own fucking time.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick. It's undamaged and thin enough to fit in a lock.
Someone get the goddamn keys!
Good job. Follow me.
All those years on the streets of Sadir paying off.
We're through! Hurry! We need to stop him!
Why, if it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balse Baqsm. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balse. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Baqsm. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather. May the Mojal befoul your filthy arsehole, Murren! Let us through right bloody now! One day, Murren, we will see you garroted in front of this entire city, and your family too!
I'm afraid this is as far as you will get.
People like him only respond to... I could attempt to reason with him. Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
Doesn't the Warden claim to... What choice does he have? I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many innocent deaths. But if I can convince him to believe me... You will just have to trust me.
If I were to write a list of my virtues, trust would be at the bottom, together with charity. No, I believe I'm better off where I am. But, thank you for your offer. I shall quite enjoy seeing you abandon all hope and accept your death. Again, there's nothing you can say to sway my mind, Alvane. You might as well admit defeat.
He's refusing to listen. I must be smarter. What did he reveal of himself earlier?
Still trying, are you? Desperately and quite pointlessly.
What choice does he have? I was the Apostle. I was always true to my... Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would listen. My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
All men of his station can be bought. If I offer to buy him, I'm sure... You let us through. We'll pay you handsomely.
What makes you think I'd accept the sincerity of that offer if I didn't take your word for it in the first place? Besides, Alvane, coin will, never sway me from my duty. Do you not know me well enough by now to see that it's duty dictates my ethics, not money? Go away. You tire me. Let's face it, Alvane, you're not a man of words.
I need to persuade the warden to open the gate before the guards make it up here.
It's almost admirable, Alvane, but entirely without merit.
He may treasure his office above his blood. If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Let's forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my bitter instincts. Step back, Alvane.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
You gave me your word, Alvane, your word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not count? No. No! What are you doing? You bastard! No! Ah!
The warden deserved death. It was my choice, and I stand by it.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know. And others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through. We need to find another way up. I got you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick. They're not far behind us. We don't have much time.
These torches burn day and night. There's no other light in this accursed place. Shut up. I feel a kinship with that lonely, flickering flame. I knew a chandler once. He didn't burn his candle. I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat. I've eaten the slop they called porridge for so long, I draw the line at licking the plate clean. These torches burn day and night. There's no other light in this accursed place. These torches burn day and night. There's no other light.
It's a shiv.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
What's going on out there?
Huh. Wish I knew. The Azadi are entrenched. They're up to something. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving, but then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermon are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. But rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be ready. Something's about to go down.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I'll do what he asks of me. If nothing else, he will have given me a warrior's death, and not a coward's.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
There's no way through here. There's no way through. There's no way through here.
I have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose.
That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. It's covered in thick oil. I can't get a good grip on it with all that oil.
I managed to wipe off a tiny bit of oil, but it won't make much of a difference. I still can't climb the chain.
Oh, perhaps the oil can be burned off.
A candle loses nothing by lighting another.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
It's a ship.
These torches burn day and night. It's mounted securely to the wall. I'd burn my it's mounted securely to the wall. I'd burn my it's mounted securely to the wall. I feel a kinship with that lonely, flickering flame. This is quite flammable. A flammable serviette.
They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below.
Anyone there? The iron bars are making it hard to get a...
They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. It's covered in thick oil.
It's sticky with oil.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
The slop we eat 3 times a day. So many barrels. I'd burn my skin off. It's mounted securely to the wall. These torches burn day and night. There's no other light in this accursed place.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
There's no way through it.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I want to fight those treacherous rats!
Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel. Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it. These torches burn day and night. There's no other light in this accursed place.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your people.
I do not know. I thought I did, but I was wrong. It's not about faith, it's about something else. What they have planned, I do not believe it is the divine will of the goddess.
More the unholy will of a gaggle of rotten mortal eggs.
Someone get the goddamn keys! Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Where's the key?
The slop.
Get the goddamn keys!
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Has the resistance been inside the tower?
Not yet. That's where you come in, boy. You're our key to the tower.
That tower is a fortress. How in the name of the goddess do you expect me to find a way inside?
We'll see. Maybe you'll rise to the occasion, huh?
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free.
It's a shiv. It's a shiv.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
There's no way through here.
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn
I knew a
kid.
chandler once. He didn't. A candle loses nothing by lighting another. I've eaten the slop they call porridge for so long I've forgotten the taste of meat. What I wouldn't have done. I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat.
Hold there! Fire! Now! The prisoners are revolting! And they smell bad too! Where's the kid?
Shut
Someone
up.
get the goddamn
They're firing
kid.
at us.
Yeah, run away, you coward. We'll get you. Break this door down now.
Those guards are bad enough. But when my own people get...
They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below.
I'm speaking into a metal tube. I feel foolish. Hello? It's a speaking tube. Anyone there? I'm speaking into a metal tube.
Someone get the goddamn
I feel
kid.
foolish.
It's covered in thick oil. Ah, I can't get a good grip on it. With all that oil, perhaps the oil can be burned off.
This is quite flammable. A flammable serviette. I draw the line at licking the plate clean. When you're... A candle loses nothing by lighting another.
Is that why you're breaking me out of here? To find a way into the tower?
Well, that's part of it, aye. But not all of it. You're a bloody symbol, boy. Once we've got you on our side, it'll give the boys a big, what's it? Boost.
It will increase morale?
Ha! Fat chance of that. There'll always be a bunch of boozing, thieving, whoring, cursing, immoral...
Morale. As in confidence. Spirit.
Well, that's it. But getting into that mojo-blasted tower, aye, that's a big part of it.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn kid.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. Locked, and I don't have time to pick each and every cell door. The head broke off when I picked the lock, but the rest remains undamaged. These torches burn day and night. There's no other light in this accursed place.
Someone get the goddamn kid.
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? The slop... It's mounted securely. I'd burn my skin. It's mounted securely to the wall.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn keys.
I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free. I feel a kinship with that lonely, flickering flame.
There's no way through here. There's no way through here.
A broken arrow. The head a broken arrow. It might still serve a purpose.
Where's the kid?
The head broke a broken arrow. It might still serve a purpose.
There's no way through here.
These torches burn day and night. There's no other light in this accursed place.
Someone get the goddamn keys!
I'll do what he asks of me. If nothing else, he will have given me a warrior's death, and not a coward's. About the tower...
Let's focus on getting you out of here first, boy.
I knew a chandler once.
Where's the key?
He didn't burn his candle at both ends. Laziest man I ever met. I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat. A candle loses nothing by lighting another.
I see someone moving. Fire!
They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchen.
Shadow, they're firing at us.
I can't get a good grip on it with all that oil.
Hello?
Where's the key?
Anyone there?
Get the goddamn keys!
I'm speaking into a metal tube. I feel foolish.
Hey! Hey you! Open up, goddamn you! Where you going? There's no escape that way.
They will break through the gate soon.
Someone get the goddamn keys!
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Open this goddamn door! Right bloody now!
I have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose.